After finishing my veterinary studies in Romania, I moved to Germany. I was full of hope but also nervous. I was starting a completely new chapter in a country where I didn't speak the language and didn't know what the future would look like. And to make things even more complicated, I arrived during the middle of the pandemic. We wanted to get married, but everything was closed. Appointments kept being cancelled, paperwork delayed. It felt like we were constantly hitting walls. It took so much patience and emotional energy. We had to wait for months. We were afraid that I would be eventually deported. But finally, after many phone calls, stress, and a lot of tears, we got married. And I received my residence permit. That was the first big relief. Right after that, I joined a German language course. It was a full-time A1 to B1 course, almost a year long. Every day was full of new grammar rules, confusing word order, and trying to make sense of it all. Learning a new language as an adult is humbling, even though I already spoke 5 languages. Some days I felt like I was making progress. Other days I just felt lost. But I kept going because I knew that speaking German was the key to everything. When the course ended, I wanted to find a job, but I didn't have many options without fluent German. I first worked in a factory. It was physically demanding and honestly just too hard. I couldn't see myself doing that long term, so I found a position at a burger place. That was the only place that accepted me with my language level. It wasn't easy. The pace was fast. I was assembling burgers and washing dishes, and often felt embarrassed when I didn't understand. At the same time, I decided to continue studying. I joined a B2 German course. I knew that without a higher language level, I could not succeed. My days were exhausting. School in the morning, work in the afternoon until evening, weekend shifts, no real rest. There were days when I left the house before sunrise and came back after dark. My husband helped me a lot. He cooked, packed my food, listened to my complaints, reminded me to keep going. Without his support, I don't know if I could have done it. Because after school I was running back to my workplace, I didn't have much time to study, but I gave everything I could. And in a miraculous way, I passed the B2 exam. It's a very hard exam and only few people usually pass it from the first time. In my class, from 20 people, only 5 people pass, including me. And it felt like a huge victory. This paper felt like more than a certificate. It was a symbol of everything I went through and the door to a new life. Or at least this is what I hoped. If you are starting over in a new country, I want you to know, I see you. I understand how heavy it can feel, how lonely, how impossible, how embarrassing. But don't give up. Take small steps, celebrate small wins, and trust that you're growing even on the days when it doesn't feel like it. Starting from zero doesn't mean you're lost. It means you're brave enough to begin again.